guys, so welcome back to our next video lesson. So for this video, we're going to discuss the factor theorem. But before that, so let us first review what is remainder theorem. So dun sa last video natin class, we identify the remainder using synthetic division or the remainder theorem. So by just substituting the value of x to the given function, you can identify the remainder of the given polynomial. So next, paano nga ba natin malalaman kung yung given binomial ay factor ng given polynomial? So let us first define what is a factor. So factor is a number or algebraic expression that divides another number or expression evenly with no remainder or the remainder is 0. So halimbawa, yung 3 and 6 factors ng 12 or simply the numbers that we multiply are what we call the factors. Kung saan kapag dinivide natin yung 12 sa 3, that is 4, sakto, walang remainder. The same, 6 is also a factor of 12 because when we divide 12 by 6, the quotient is 2, eksakto yung sagot, walang remainder. So again, masasabi natin na yung given binomial ay factor ng given polynomial kapag yung remainder ay 0. Okay, so by definition, factor theorem, if p of a is equal to 0, then x minus a is a factor of p of x. Conversely, if x minus a is a factor of p of x, then p of a is equal to 0. So, yung x minus a class, yun yung ating binomial. Okay, gamitin natin yung example number 2 sa inyong module or learning activity sheet. So, number 2, determine whether or not x plus 2 is a factor of x raised to 3 minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. So, using the definition of factor theorem, x plus 2 is a factor of x raised to 3 minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6 if and only if the remainder is 0. So, let us use the remainder theorem to identify if the remainder of the given polynomial using x plus 2 is equal to 0. So, again, ang gagawin lang natin is magsasubstitute tayo. So, dito, yung binomial natin, so, in the form of x minus a, yung positive 2 natin magiging negative 2. So, yung negative 2, yung isa-substitute natin sa lahat ng x. Okay? So, we have p of negative 2 is equal to negative 2 raised to 3 minus 2 times negative 2 squared minus 5 times negative 2 plus 6. And then we have p of negative 2 is equal to negative 2 raised to 3 is negative 8. Then we have negative 2 squared is positive 4. So, positive 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. Then we have negative 5 times negative 2 is positive 10. Then bring down 6. So, we have p of negative 2 is equal to negative 8 minus 8 plus 10 plus 6. So, we have p of negative 2 is equal to 0. So, kapag inad natin yun, ang kalalabasan ay 0. Since the remainder is 0, so we can say that x plus 2 is a factor of the given polynomial. Okay guys, so pwede nyo rin gamitin yung synthetic division, okay? Kung saan kayo mas komportable para ma-identify yung remainder ng given polynomial. Okay, so basta ang rule natin dito, kapag nakuha nyo yung remainder ay 0, then we can say that the given binomial is a factor of the polynomial. Okay, next dun tayo sa example number 3. Show that x minus 4 is a factor of p of x is equal to x raised to 3 minus 6x squared plus 5x plus 12. So, since yung binomial natin again is x minus 4, so ang gagamitin natin, negative 4 siya. So, in the form of x minus a, So, magiging positive 4. So, ang isa-substitute natin sa lahat ng value ng x or sa lahat ng x ay 4. So, we have p of positive 4 is equal to 4 raised to 3 minus 6 times 4 squared plus 5 times 4 plus 12. Then we have p of 4 is equal to 4 raised to 3. So, ibig sabihin 4 times 4, 16 times 4 is 64. Imumultiply yung 4 sa sarili niya ng 3 beses. Then, minus 6 times 4 squared is 16. So, we have plus 5 times 4 is 20. Then, plus 12. So, we have p of 4 is equal to 64 minus 96 plus 20 plus 12. So, we have p of 4 is equal to 0. So, again, the remainder is 0. So, we can say that the given binomial is a factor of the given polynomial. Okay, so let's proceed to our last example. Example number 4. So, find k so that x plus 5 is a factor of p of x is equal to x raised to 3 plus 5x squared minus kx minus 20. So, dito hanapin natin yung value ng k. So, again, using the remainder theorem, so, ang gamitin natin yung positive 5 magiging negative 5. So, we have p of negative 5 is equal to, again, substitute natin lahat ng x as negative 5. So, we have negative 5 raised to 3 plus 5 times negative 5 squared minus k times negative 5 minus 20. So, we have our remainder is 0. Okay? 0 na yung remainder natin dito kasi ang hinahanap natin yung value ng k. So, yung p of negative 5 is substitute natin siya as 0. Kasi nga, again, yung remainder natin ay 0. Ida-determine lang natin kung ano yung value ng k para yung x plus 5 maging factor ng given polynomial. So, we have 0 is equal to negative 5 raised to 3 is negative 125. Then, negative 5 squared is 25 times 5 is 125. Then, we have negative k minus 5, so that is positive k. Then, bring down negative 20. So, we have 0 is equal to 5k minus 20. Okay, kasi negative 125 plus 125, 0 na yon. So, we have 5k minus 20. And then, additive inverse of negative 20 is positive 20. So, makakancel na yung negative 20. So, we have 5k is equal to 20. Okay? Then, we have divide or multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 5, which is 1 over 5. So, 1 over 5 times 5k. So, magiging 5k over 5. So, 5 divide 5, magiging k na lang. Doon naman sa right side, so, sa right side, so we have 20 times 1 over 5. So, that is 20 over 5. So, 20 divided 5 is equal to 4. So, therefore, the value of k is 4. So, we can say that x plus 5 is a factor of p of x is equal to x raised to 3 plus 5x squared minus kx minus 20, where the value of k is equal to 4. Okay, so I hope nakatulong tong video lesson na to para maintindihan nyo kung ano yung factor theorem.